It is my experience that both health providers as well as even patients, they find it very difficult to understand the difference between a screen test and why it is needed. A screen test, I would say, is extremely important, the most essential mandatory test that has to be done in the antenatal period. It helps us first to identify those women who are at risk for aneuploidy pregnancies, both the ones who are young in age, whose a priori risk is pretty low, as well as those who have got other factors like biochemical screening, etc. Now, when the patients do come to me, they always come with a screen positive report where it gives a high risk for Down syndrome. In most cases, in complete panic, what it would mean. They are not aware of why they were told to do the test, what it exactly means, what should be done about it, and is there any hope for their child. So the first part of a counseling session that we have is reassurance to the patients that this is only a screen test, it is not diagnostic. However, it is very important to go the next step to understand what it means. So as a first part, we do take a short history to find out if there were any problems regarding her previous pregnancies or any family history of abnormality, in which case a deeper and a more detailed history is taken. And then the ultrasound report as well as the screen test is scrutinized to see that it is done at the right time, the right parameters are used, and what are the parameters that are actually increasing the risk in her case. If there is anything that needs to be followed up, it is explained to the patient. For example, a low PAPE where a 4-weekly scan is mandatory, and to keep monitoring her maternal well-being as well. Or in other cases, if there is a ultrasound finding, ultrasound markers, a follow-up scan to see how it evolves in the later scan, even if fetal karyotype is normal, is insisted upon. And then we explain the screen test reports to them, talk to them about the risk assessment and what it means. What is the cutoff value that is given in the lab, 1 in 250? What is their risk assessment? What is the a priori risk and the final risk? And where exactly they stand with regards to the screen test report. The next part is then explain the option of a direct fetal sampling. We explain to the family the interpretation of her screen test report and where she stands with regard to the risk to her fetus for aneuploidy. The next option of whether they would like to rule out chromosomal abnormality with a certain degree, is also given to them. What has to be done in such a case, what is the risk and the limitation involved in such test is also explained. Apart from the first trimester screen test as well as the second trimester quadruple test, there is a third option also available to the patient, which is called a non-invasive screening. A little expensive test, of course, but it does not have a risk of miscarriage that is related to a direct testing, with a sensitivity of about 99% in picking up aneuploidy in the fetus. This option is also given to the patient, and with their consent, whatever option they choose, they are guided towards it.